Today I want to talk about independence, what it means, what it doesn't mean. I got a few things to do first. Why don't you come with me? Hey doll, are you designing something pretty? Okay, bye.
Goodbye. Say goodbye to Bronte.
Have fun. Goodbye. Damn it. I keep forgetting I'm not in England. Off we go. Rainy day. In California, rainy day these days. It's a good thing. I cannot complain. And I went for a nice run this morning. And there was no rain while I ran. Because it knows not to rain when I run. Because it knows. So I do the radio ads for the Stanford Inn, so I'm going to do that real quick before getting the road and go to a talk I'm giving tonight.
Come here.
Hi, Vic.
Hey,
How's it going? Okay. Just stopped by the kids' school to say goodbye before I go. I'm doing a talk over about an hour away from here, and then head back tonight. Hey, can I have a tall dark roast, please?
Ready for frame?
No, thanks.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Have a great day.
You too. There's a 94% chance that I'm going to leave that coffee on the roof when I drive away. So before my talk starts, which is in about a half hour, I got invited to see this garden, which is an organic garden in conjunction with a hospital in Willits, California, is where I'm doing my talk. A buddy of mine, good buddy of mine, Kyle Evans, is an incredible chef. He's basically the head chef of this hospital, and he's guiding the garden in terms of what he needs for the hospital. The whole thing is freaking awesome. How does it relate to independence? Because what's interesting to me is how when there are things that step outside the norm. You've got a hospital setting. Typically hospitals don't really deal with healthy food. It's kind of weird, but they don't, and that's okay. It's what it is. But more and more I'm hearing hospitals actually start to talk about healthy food, start to understand the connection of healthy food to health in general and to mostly recovery. You've heard that before in my videos, you guys. So you got a chef at a hospital guiding a garden. Look at this thing. I mean, it's unbelievable. And this produce is going across the street to the hospital to feed patients. Independence is about doing something that is the right thing to do. It's doing something that's in line with your values, and it has very little to do with what other people are doing or not doing. It's about a vision and making that happen.
You're good friends with Kyle.
I am good friends with Kyle.
Yeah,
I've known him for years.
You want to hear the whole story?
I'll take a walk. We have time, right?
Keith is a great storyteller.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see you later.
Ciao.
See you in a little bit.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay. These are all the stone fruits. So with stone fruits being, we have peaches, cherries, plums. These are all what's called pome fruits. These are all apples of different varieties, and pears and Asian pears. All this whole side over here. And we grow lettuces, microgreens, lettuce, spinach, bok choy, tatsoi, many Asian greens year round.
Wow, this is great.
And paying a decent wage. We work with Kyle in the kitchen, and we work with him. He tells us what he needs, and we try to provide as much of that as we can. Purpose of the garden is primarily to grow food for the hospital. The excess food that we have left over at the end goes to the senior center and the food bank. And that's kind of what we do here.
What is this? Oh, goody. Oh, that's it.
To live a happy, healthy life, ultimately, that's got to be enough. You got to know in your mind that what you're doing is for the right reasons and for you. Nobody else is going to know that about you, and they never will. You got to figure out how you want to live and take steps to do that better. In the modern world, there's so much going on. There's so much we see. There's so much we experience day to day. And oftentimes the things that we do, some of us might do because other people are doing them. Some of us might do the opposite of what other people are doing. Neither of those ways of approaching life are independent. Independence is making decisions based on you, your values, and who you are. Talk went really well. But then Lisa texted me and said we needed lettuce. So I really want to get home, but I have to go get lettuce. I must love the frickin' salads because I'm exhausted. Done and done. Home. The real question, you guys, who's standing between you and you? If you do what everybody else does or try not to do what everybody else does, everybody else is determining what you do. They're calling the shots, not you. It's two sides of the same coin. Boom! What? In your ear? Ah!